Michael Shikhaniketan Higher Secondary Government Sponsored Co-ed English Medium School has taken an excellent initiative of teaching and make our students learn day-to-day lessons through audio and video in our YouTube channel. Teachers of all the subjects are working hard to enhance these online classes in the midst of this pandemic situation. It is a request to all the teachers, students and guardians to click the bell icon and subscribe our channel.
Students, how are you? I hope that you are all fine. Okay, so are you studying at home? I think that you are studying. So let's begin with the tense chapter. Okay, now first we will go through some of the format of the tense, some of the rules of the tense, so that you will understand in which way you have to do the tense form. Now, you all know, you have gone through tense in class 7, so you know that what is tense. Now, tense is the form of the verb that indicates the time, about the present time, about the past time, about the future time. So, there are three main tense, about the present, past and future. And these three tense are subdivided again into simple forms, progressive, that means continuous, then past perfect forms, and then perfect progressive forms, that means progressive means continuous, perfect continuous form. Now first comes about the present form. Now simple present, what is the form? First form means first of all you have to write the subject of the sentence. Then you have to write the first form, means then you have to write the verb form. After verb, if it is written in singular number, you have to write s, okay, and then you have to write the object. So this is the rule of the present format. Next comes about the past format. Now second form, that is, I will go through the exercises, so we'll understand that in which way you have to write. Just go through the rules. Second form, and in the future tense will or shall will be added, and then again the first form. First form means the present form of the verb you have to write in the future tense. Now comes in the continuous form. Present continuous, am, is, are. Okay, so you have to understand, if I is there, definitely you have to write am. If singular number is there, you have to write is. Plural number is there, you have to write are. Then the first form, and you have to write ing form. In past continuous tense, was or were will be added, then first form plus ing will be added, and in future continuous tense also will be, that means be will be there, then the first form, and again it will be ing form will be written. Now next comes about the perfect forms. Present perfect, have or has will be there. Whenever you will find perfect, you have to write have if it is written in the plural form. If it is written in the singular form, has will be there. Then the third form of the verb, means V3 form of the verb will be written. In past perfect, had will be there. Third form of the verb will be there. In future perfect, will have will be there, and then the third form of the verb will be there. Okay, now comes about the perfect progressive, that means in present perfect continuous tense, have or has, then been will be added in present continuous perfect continuous tense, first form of the verb plus ing because continuous tense. Next one, in past perfect continuous tense, had been, that means been will be added in perfect continuous tense, then the first form and ing, and in future tense will have been, that, and then the first form plus ing. Now let us go through some of the rules in present tense, okay, and so that you will understand very well which way you have to do. Acha, simple present tense formula. See here, plus is given. This one is the plus, this one is the minus, and this one is the question mark. Now what is the significance? Plus is given in case of the affirmative sentence, okay, negative sentence, that means minus, and question mark, that means interrogative sentence. Now in positive sentence, when you will find the simple present tense, S for subject, V1, means the first form of the verb and object. If it is written with negative sentence, then again subject, do or does will be given, not will be given because of the negative sentence, then the object. Question mark or interrogative sentence, the question will start with do or does, then the subject. Everyone do the, means most of you do this mistake. Do not do this mistake. Whenever we will find the interrogative sentence, just note down the rules that is given over here. That is, first you have to write do does because you have to write in the question mark. So definitely do or does will be there in the first position. Next will come subject, next the first form of the verb, and then comes about the object. Now let us look at some of the examples that I have given through. Now in a positive or affirmative sentence, Siska reads book every day. See here the rules are followed. Siska is the subject. V1 form means reads, the first form of the verb is read. So reads will be there because this is the singular number. Definitely there will be s after the verb. Then book every day is the object over here. Next one, the negative. Siska does not. Why not? Because this is written in negative. Read book every day. Okay. Next one, see does is there. Why does? Because you all know that if it is written in the singular number, you have to write does. If it is written in the plural number, you have to write do. So does Siska read book every day? Yes, she does. If she does really, truly, then you have to write yes. Or if she does not, then you have to write no, she does not. So see, if you follow the rules and then you will try to understand the examples, then easily you will understand the examples and easily you can solve all the chapters, all the exercises that you have in your book. So note down, I am telling once again, note down all the rules that is written over here, so that whenever you will try to do the exercises, you will be able to understand which way you have to do. Next one comes about the present continuous tense. Now in present continuous tense, continuous means definitely there will be ing. Now as I told earlier, this is the example of the affirmative. So there will be subject, then be verb will be there. What is the examples of, what are the examples of be verb? Am, is, are, be verb. Then V1 form plus ing plus object. Okay. Now in negative, subject plus be verb plus not will be there because of the negative. Then first form of the verb plus ing plus object. And in the interrogative sentence, be verb, be verb. Be means be means not be. Be means the be verb you have to write, means is or are you have to write as it is written the present continuous tense, and then the subject plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. Now quickly look at the examples. Now in the positive or in the affirmative, he, subject. I told you be means be verb, so is the be verb. He is playing badminton now. So whenever you will find that the sentence is written about the thing that is been going on. So what is the present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is the tense that the incident is going on right now. So whenever you will find this type of sentence that the incident is going on right now, then only you have to write about the present continuous tense. So he is playing badminton now. He is not playing badminton now. Is he playing badminton now? Now whenever you will look at the examples and you will just look at the rules that I have written, you will understand that all the rules are followed over here. Next comes about the present perfect tense. Now present perfect tense, now most of the students, they find this perfect thing very difficult, okay, but no need to be very much tensed getting about the difficulty of the perfect tense. It is as easier. So what you have to do, whenever you will see that perfect, you have to understand that you have to write has or have in the sentence. Okay, if it is written in the present tense, you have to write has, have. If it is written in the past tense, then you have to write had. Now subject plus has or have plus been plus object. Now next one, In the negative, subject plus has, have plus not plus been plus object. That means here has or have will be added and then been will be added. Understood? Now in the interrogative sentence, again have or has, the question will start from have or has, then the subject been will be there and then the object. So you will understand that in perfect tense has or have will be added and in been will be also added. Now see the examples. He has been at home for a month. Okay, that means Ronnie has eaten the steak already. He has been at home for a month. That means he is now at home and he is having in the home for 1 month, and this process is continuing for 1 month. So that became the perfect tense. He has not been at home for a month. Has he been at home for a month? So whenever you will see the examples, you will look at the rules also. That is, the rules are followed. Now why perfect, present perfect? Whenever you will understand that you have to write about the present perfect. Now whenever you will see that the incident that just passed, okay, means the incident is present but means already been passed for some few months or for some few days, okay, so not much past. Understood? So whenever you will find that this type of sentences, you will understand that you have to write in the present perfect tense. Now next comes about the present perfect continuous tense. Very easy. Whenever you will find continuous tense, definitely you have to write ing form. So first you have to write subject plus have or has. If it is written in the plural form, you have to write have. It is written in the singular form, you have to write has. Then been plus ing. In the negative form, subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus ing. Just note down the rules, very important. That is why I have given here the rules, so that it will be easier to you after doing the exercises in your book. Now in the interrogative sentence, have or has will be there in the first position as it will be written in the question mark. Next comes the subject plus been plus ing. Now here are some of the examples of the perfect continuous tenses. He has been playing guitar for 4 hours. That means he has been playing guitar for 4 hours. For 4 hours he is playing the guitar. Okay, he has not been playing guitar for 4 hours. Now why not? Because it is written in the affirmative mode. Has he been playing guitar for 4 hours? Okay, so whenever you will find all these examples that is continuing again, that is continuing for some hours, okay, and it is in a continuous process since earlier. Note down, since earlier it is going on and still now it is going on and it will be going on for some hours. Then also you have to write about the perfect continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. Subscribe. And do share the video among your friends.